Hello everyone, my name is Sunny, and today's pick-up card topic for today's reading is going to be, are you ready to start a new cycle? So I have 5 piles, guys. So pile 1 is on the left side, pile 2 is next to it, pile number 3 is in the middle, pile number 4 is next to it, and pile number 5 is on the right side. So contemplate on the cards, think of your maybe question, your message. I'm just gonna let the cards kind of flow and kind of give you a brief message. It's gonna be kind of quick, yes or no quick, but still kind of give you like a sentence or so of what I feel for the cards. So remember, stop the video if you feel like you need more time to contemplate, and I'll see you at the pile of your selection if you're ready. So for the first pile, I have the 7 of Swords reversed for you guys. And place it on the floor. There you go. Okay, so pile number 1, you're not ready to start a new cycle. I think you kind of still need to how does that expression go? Something about the ends of the yarn. Oh my, that was terrible, sorry, but you still have to kind of work through the ins and outs. There you go, the ins and outs. There you go. The ins and outs of your issues. A lot of it has to do with the fact that you have to fight off competition or fight off people, and I think you've been fighting yourself likely in this scenario. So in this scenario, you're not ready to start a new cycle because I think you're kind of still having to go back and get yourself into like these repetitive cycles that are not healthy for you, and likely that has to do more with internal energy rather than outside energy. I think it's not something that people bring onto you. You're more so the person that's kind of like bringing that out of yourself. So you probably have some negative habits that you're trying to clear off, and you're still not clearing them quite off yet. So example, maybe you could be trying to quit like a smoking habit, right? So you're kind of still binging, kind of going back and forth, but you're not ready to quite start a new cycle and like start clear. So that's an example. So again, remember, when you're ready to actually commit to it, you'll be ready, and you'll know that you have the endurance and the power, the willpower to stick it through. So I hope that helped pile 1. I will start with the next pile. Pile number 2, you have the Page of Swords upright. Yes, you're very much ready to start a new cycle. Pile number 2. I think you're ready to start a new adventure. You have this very adventurous energy of you that you're ready to combat anything that comes in your way. Kind of like this, someone if someone dishes you something, you throw it back at them, and it's like, okay, game on. Like, it feels like a dodgeball kind of game. You just give off this energy like, I'm ready. Let's go. What do you want? What do you want to do? Like, you just not a combative energy, but someone that's very alert, very playful. It's someone that just wants to play. So that's why I feel like, I know this is a sword, but it feels like you're wielding. It's like the people that role play. Just feel like you're really into the game. You're just really into RPG, and just really into, I think it's RPG, right? I think it is. You're really into the notion of wanting to play with life. So yes, you're very much ready for a new cycle. Pile number 2. So how is that expression? Hit the ground running. I think that's how it goes. Yes, you're very much ready. Your mental space is very clear. I think you guys know what you want. So I think you're starting a brand new leaf, pile number 2. So I hope that helped. So I'm very proud of you that you're starting a new cycle. I will start with the next one. Pile number 3, you have, so you have the 8 of Swords upright. Yes, you're very much ready to start. Maybe I should just lower it. There. Yes, you're very much ready to start a new cycle, but I do think it's costing you a lot because you're not seeing the clear picture. I think you could easily walk away from something, but you're kind of like blinding yourself, ignoring yourself. So let me put it in this scenario. If this is something that you're thinking about in a romantic sense, you're like with somebody that doesn't make you feel any good, or is just constantly like keeping promises, because this is sword energy. I'm talking too fast, I apologize. Sword energy. So you're very much talking with this person, and they might not keep their promises, or they're just kind of like giving you lip service. I think that's the right word, and you're just okay, but you get tired of it, and I think you're just blinding yourself to the situation, that the situation's never going to change. So you, at any moment in time, you can just walk away. You can take off that blindfold, remove yourself, get a sword, cut away the the whatever, those cords that she's around it. That's all I'm saying. The cord she's surrounding herself with, tied up. She could easily untie that at any moment, but she's not doing that. But yes, you're very much starting a new cycle. It's just a matter of you doing the work, right? So I hope that helped. Pile number 3. I think it's pile 3. Yeah, you have to walk away, do the work, and it might clear up your headspace a lot once you do that. It's like you're in your head a lot about something this issue is kind of bothering you, but I definitely think you have the strength. It's just the mental capacity to do it. If it's in you to have that willpower, you have the mental strength to walk away, to cut the ties with whatever it is. But you can move from this stagnant, muddy place. It's not all grim. It's not all gray. It's just, this is a phase in life where you're not particularly very clear on what's happening, but the situation and the answer's right there. It's just you make any move, and it's literally the right answer. So yes, you're very much ready, but it's going to cost you a lot of work, if that makes sense. It's like your mental strength is being drained. So it's a lot of that. You have to have the mental strength to continue to make a change, to make a new cycle, right? So I hope that helps. I'm going to start with the pile 4. Pile 4, Knight of Cups upright. So yes, you're very much ready to start a new cycle. Likely you're starting to maybe show that you're interested in someone. Well, I can give you several scenarios. You could either be interested in someone and you're ready to reach out to them and talk to them, message them, tell them that you want to, confess and profess your emotions and your feelings, and that, hey, I like you. You want to go on a date, or if you're wanting to make a friendship, you want to make that connection, you want to give out that cup and reach out to that person, like, hey, let's hang out, let's be friends. Or if it's a job, career, you're giving you're giving out your resume, for example. Or if it's a home and you're wanting to buy that home, you're trying to reach out and do applications and do these homes. I don't know why I want to say home, but in this scenario, if you're thinking about any message you're trying to reach out, it's a positive new cycle. It's going to start you in a different direction than when you once were, but it seems promising. It seems like it's going to be very, very fulfilling for you, pile number 4, and it's going to be very emotionally happy. It's just build why is my words messing up today? I very much feel that you guys are building up a lot of love and affection towards what you want to reach out to, if that makes sense. So I hope that helped, pile 4. I definitely think that you're ready to commit to something, to show your expression of love, to show your creativity, your skill sets to people, to see. Maybe you want to launch a product and you want people to be interested, and you're showing off into the social media world what it means, what you're selling. That could be it. Or maybe you're maybe just trying to show off people that you've got a new look, and you look better, more handsome, more pretty, and you're like, look at me, what do you guys think? But any situation like that seems pretty productive, and it seems pretty fulfilling, if you ask me. So I hope that helped, pile 4. You are very much ready to start a new cycle. Last but not least, we have pile number 5. Pile number 5, you have the Hierophant reversed. So you're not ready to start a new cycle, pile number 5. I very much think that you are not ready to share your ideals into the world. There's something about your philosophy, your spiritual sense, that I feel like you're hiding away something from the world that you're not ready to kind of show off. It feels like you're very much concerned about what others may think, and that's why you're worried. And I think maybe it's not the appropriate time for you right now to reach out to people to talk about what you've been up to, in that sense, where you want to discuss different ideologies, or you want to start being more preachy or more into giving doctrine or something around those lines, where spirituality and religious themes are present, and there may be a difference in opinion when it comes to your close friends and family and acquaintances, and people around your neighborhood and stuff like that, where a person in your you would stand out in that sense. And I think that you're not ready, right? I don't think you have built up that confidence to be I want to give out my 2 cents to the world, and I'm not gonna back down. You know, I don't think you're ready for that. I think you're still having to build up that confidence to want to really share what's in your mind and what's in your soul. And I think it would be detrimental for you if you were shunned, or if you were just judged, you know, harshly because you think differently. So in this moment, pile number 2, why did I want to say pile number 2? Maybe you were attracted to that, but pile number 5, in this moment, you're not ready to start a new cycle. I think when you're ready, you will start that cycle, but not in this moment. I think right now you're kind of still working through that spiritual aspect, that connection with you, and you're trying, or maybe you're just trying to relate more to certain subjects that you didn't think of previously. They weren't really relevant to your life, and I think you've maybe connected or touched upon that, and you want to learn more about it, but you're still not ready to approach it publicly, if that makes sense. You kind of want to still test the waters, if that makes sense also. So I hope that helped, pile 5. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, share. It helps me out with my algorithm. Thank you so much for sticking by and listening. Have a lovely day, you know, because you made it a lovely day, not because I'm telling you to. And thank you all for listening. I enjoy very much doing these videos. So bye-bye, everybody.